Hey guys, welcome back. This is episode 26 of Let's Play Pokémon X, and as you probably remember, we are about to go fight Team Flare and hopefully save the world. I did take a brief pause to go catch a Bunnelby and drop it off with that old man in the house, so hopefully he appreciates that. And now we're going to fly to the Pokemon Center at the heart of Lumio City, which I believe is not too far from Lysander Cafe. I don't have my map up, but hopefully we won't need it. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this place. Alright, so we are at the Pokemon Center, and okay, cool, this is already Magenta Plaza, and I think Lysander Cafe is down one of these side streets. There it is, that was easy. I was expecting her to stop me, but she did not. Suppose it is still a public street. Never trust a cafe that's off an alleyway. That's a good rule, no matter what game you're playing. Today our special is get out of here or else. Ah, and the waiter is actually a Team Flare member. I like to think of him the waiter appearance still. But his name is Team Flare Grunt and he has the music playing. But all he has is a Scraggy, so this should be pretty easy. And Scraggy is part Dark type, so we can't use Extra Sensory. Surf it is then. Oh, it's a Scrafty, not a Scraggy. Alright, so that's a little more difficult. Scary Face dropped Art's speed. Not sure who's faster now. Probably Scrafty. No, Art is still faster. Yeah, Frogadier is Greninja is a very fast Pokemon. I'm not sure about Scrafty. I think it's like medium speed. Facade didn't really do that much since Scrafty does not have a status condition. And that's the end of the battle. This does kind of harken back to the game corner in Red and Blue, so I like that. I need my stylish red Team Flare suit to unleash my full power. Is that right? Oh no! He'll find out the password to the hidden door in this cafe is Open Sesame. One, that's a really bad password, and two, that guy's an idiot, because you just told me the password. Today's special is a scramble! If you don't get out of here now... And of course, is this the waitress or just a customer? Nope, it's the waitress. Another Team Flare Grunt, and she has a Leapard. Pretty standard fare for evil teams. And I guess we'll find out if it knows Fake Out or not. If it does, it did not use it. Wow, critical hit. Good job, Art. Was I actually a part of Team Flare, or was I just a waitress? Well, you had the theme music, so I would say you're at worst an accomplice. At this rate, he'll figure out there's a hidden door to Lysander Labs. So I wonder if Lysander Labs is a building in town as well, or if this is the only way to get to it. It seems like it should have a public face as well, but I'm not sure. Let's look for a hidden door. Aha, this piece of furniture giving off a mysterious vibe is a hidden door. Cam said the password in front of the hidden door. Open Sesame. It's one of the few times you actually see your own character speak. Here we go. Just like the Rocket Hideout indeed. It does make a lot of sense that their headquarters would be here in Lysander Labs. And there's Lysander himself. Interesting. Welcome. This world will eventually reach the point of no return. Saving the lives of all is impossible. Only the chosen ones will obtain a ticket to tomorrow. Do you want to have a ticket? Or do you want to stop me? Show me in battle. So we're battling him right away. Definitely did not expect that. Our first battle against Lysander. And he has 4 Pokemon. And I doubt this will be our last battle against him. Mienfoo. Interesting. Wonder if he's going to have a team of just various Pokemon types. Mienfoo is a fighting type, so it's weak to Extra Sensory. Glad we learned it. It should probably be a one-hit KO. It's a cool animation too. And a Gyarados. Interesting. Now Gyarados' Intimidate does lower my attack. But that's okay, because Art is a special attacker. Because Gyarados is part flying, Grass Knot will not be super effective, so Let's stick with our next best move besides Surf, which is Extrasensory. Wow, that didn't do much at all to Gyarados. We don't have an electric type or any electric type attacks. So that's going to be hard to take down Gyarados then, because that's its one major weakness. It's also weak to rock types, but we don't have any of those either. I'm not sure what Gyarados' weight is. I guess let's give Grass Knot a try. Can't be too much worse than Extrasensory, and it might actually be better. Yeah, it was better. Okay. Outrage is actually my favorite move in the entire game. It's a 120 power physical dragon type move. But you have to use it for 2 to 3 turns, and after it wears off, your Pokemon is confused. Now, Caleb would resist Outrage. Let's go with Wayne, though. I feel like he's a nice, bulky Pokemon. Should be a good match for Gyarados. And I'm going to start with Leech Seed. Just because Gyarados is a tough opponent. I don't want to underestimate him. Alright, so Gyarados is confused. But you can see how much damage that Outrage did, even against Wayne. And that's from a Pokemon that does not get stabbed from it, so from a Dragon type, it's even more powerful. Seems like Lysander has his own music theme too, I like that. And we're going to go with good old Horn Leech, get some health back, do some damage. Gyarados is faster, but it is confused. And it looks like Lysander either does not have any potions or did not use one there, since Gyarados was not that low on health. Alright, we got a little bit of health back, that's good. Let's see who else he has. A Pyroar, and a male one. This is not a good matchup for Wayne, but I'm going to stay in just in case. And let's use... Actually, this isn't good at all, because who do we have left? We still have our own Lana. But with Rivalry. I'm scared because both Wayne and Caleb are weak to fire. And Art, our one Pokemon that resists fire, has already been defeated. Wonder if I should use Leech Seed. Or should I use a Double Edge and get some damage? Let's use Double Edge and get some damage out. Not sure who's faster. Oh, Pyroar is faster. And Fire Blast hit. This is not going to be good for Wayne. Alright, so Lysander might be our toughest battle yet. This is going to be rough. Not going to lie. Alright, Lana, it's up to you. Because Caleb is weak to fire and probably slower. It's Pyroar versus Pyro. I really hope his Pyro has Rivalry as well. I'm not going to use Sunny Day because that would help him as much as it would help me. So let's use Hyper Voice. And his is faster and also knows Hyper Voice. This is definitely not good. Come on, Lana. It's up to you. Do some damage. That was good. So despite... It looks like we both have Rivalry. And his, for some reason, did a lot less damage. Not entirely sure why. Critical hit. Oh, that was lucky. It's all going to come down to his last Pokemon. His Pyro must have like a bad special attack nature or something. And Lana grew to level 50. So I was a little worried before. Oh, Murkrow. That's not too bad. That we were... that our Pokemon were a little over-leveled, but after this battle, I think they're exactly on par. Let's use Flamethrower. We are faster. Although it is a male Murkrow, which I'm sure is going to evolve into Honchkrow by our next battle. Foul Play. That uses my own attack stat to attack me, which is actually not that bad because Lana's attack is pretty good. But her health was too low, unfortunately. Alright, guys. Caleb, it's up to you. And this is... It might look like a one-sided battle, but keep in mind that Murkrow is Dark type, which is super effective against Ghost types like Caleb. Let's use Iron Head. Or, actually, yeah, Iron Head would be my best attack. Hopefully I'm faster. I am not. Fail Play is going to hurt. Come on, you gotta endure, Caleb. Oh, I was really worried there. That was a lot of health. It dropped fast, too. Alright, that was a close battle, guys, but we made it. I wonder which one was his best. I didn't really notice their levels as they were going through. Maybe Gyarados? But it'll probably change as we played him more. Excellent. I can feel the fire of your convictions burning deep within your heart. And got lots of money for that. It's good because I bought some more revives and stuff before this episode started. Wahaha! Your convictions and those of your Pokemon please me. You are here to stop me, but I ask you to wait. I tried to save people and the world with the profit from this lab, but my efforts had no effect. The world was just too vast, and too full of fools that I couldn't save through my hard work alone. That's why I decided the only way to save the world was to take it all for myself. I don't expect that I will ever make you understand how I think and feel. Try to stop the ultimate weapon if you must, but to do so you will have to explore our lab and have Pokémon battles with all you meet. Oh, and as for the elevator key, one of the Team Flare scientists you've met on your journey has it. Saving everything. The world is suffering because of this absurd dream. Well, we have our goal now. Very interesting that we fought him off the bat. Alright, I'm going to go ahead just to save some time and use revives. I probably should actually go heal our Pokemon at the Pokemon Center, but I don't feel like running all the way back. Although actually isn't the Pokemon Center just outside? Yeah, okay, I'm going to go heal and I'll be right back. And we are back. Looks like we only have one choice to start here. And of course we can't go into the elevator without the key. You'll be captivated by the warp panel and transported away. So this is like a good old-fashioned evil team hideout. Warp panels and little conveyor belt things, whatever you call those. And all. And she has a Swallow. So one thing I didn't do in the last battle that I probably should have was switch my Pokemon. And I think I kind of underestimated Lysander at the start of that battle. So even though I'm going to try not to use potions or other items during battles, switching I don't mind. That's fair game. So I might try to use that a little more strategically in the future. And I'm really glad we learned Extra Sensory, because there's probably going to be a lot of Poison-type Pokemon in this hideout. A lot of Dark types too, but we have Surf to deal with those. So I might keep Art at the front of my party for a little while yet. Speaking of which, she is now level 50. I prefer relaxing breathing exercises to battles. Well, then what did you challenge me for? Alright, should we go one of these panels? Should we go on the warp panel? Looks like we don't have a lot of choice, because this takes us right back here. We could go over here, though, which doesn't take us anywhere. Alright, only got one choice then. Let's see where the warp panel takes us. Ah, to one of the scientists. That was lucky. Ahaha. Why, if it isn't that fascinating little trainer from the Kalos power plant? So we meet again, just as I said we would. It does make sense if Lysander Labs is the front for Team Flare, that their sort of sub-admins would be a bunch of scientists. I'm sure these people work at Lysander Labs most of the time. And then in their secret lives are part of Team Flare. There's a dog barking out back. Hopefully you guys can't hear him. There's also a dog barking in this battle, apparently. And that's the end of Mighty Yenna. Not so mighty after all. And a Druddigan. So that's a little more interesting. Druddigan is a dragon type from Gen 5. And I believe it's the only non-legendary dragon Pokemon without an evolutionary chain. So I guess we'll go with Extra Sensory, since Surf and Grass Knot are both not very effective against dragon types. Dragon types resist water, grass, fire, and lightning. Basically the starter Pokemon types, if you include yellow. And Druddigan is actually a fairly strong Pokemon. It's a little slow, and it's not as good as most dragons, but it's still fairly powerful and has a very high attack stat. That was a lucky crit. This is going to be really close. Nope. Oh, and it got a crit as well. Alright, good try, Art. Let's bring out Lana, because I'm pretty sure Lana is faster. And it is a female. Not that it matters at this point. A single Hyper Voice should finish it off. I do have to be a little careful with Hyper Voice, though, because any Pokemon with the ability Soundproof is not affected by it. And I'm not entirely sure which Pokemon can learn or can have the ability Soundproof. You sure are an interesting trainer. You're far more capable than our useless grunts. Well, I would hope so. I beat you. And you're more than a grunt. I don't have the key, but I'll let you pass. But which warp panel could it be? Which one could it be? Well, she thinks she's spooky, doesn't she? Let's go ahead and revive Art, though, because I think his Extra Sensory will come in quite handy. Or her, rather. And let's use some good old Oran berries. Get her up to 140 or so. Alright, good enough. Our Pokemon are definitely getting up there in levels, though. And I really do want to capture our last two soon, so hopefully it's not too much longer before we get to the places where we can capture them. Well, that's interesting. Let's fight this guy just for some XP. Even though I think he's just a grunt. Hopefully he only has one Pokemon. Nope, he's got two. Starting with the Swalot. Yeah, their Pokemon are definitely higher levels and evolved now. Which is good, because fighting unevolved Pokemon would be kind of boring at this point. Unless they're powerful unevolved Pokemon like Trotigan. And it used Stockpile, which doesn't really matter that much. How many power points does Extrasensory have? 20. Okay, good. So it'll be a while before we need some of those Lepa berries. Lots of experience. And a Liepard. Let's see if a single Surf will take it out. Yep, that was lucky. Or I guess fortunate, I should say. More than lucky. Level 51 already. We're really getting up there. No good, no good. The admins are going to be so mad. Yeah, never good to disappoint your bosses. There's a door up here. There's also a warp panel here. I don't like these little like rounded barriers. I keep thinking I can go around them, but I can't. I can go here though. But it doesn't matter because that's a dead end. Alright, what's in here? Oh, it's the two superheroes. No sign of him here either. Have you seen anything? We're looking for a really tall guy, and I mean tall. If you stretch out a Viper and stood it up, he'd be that tall. We received some intelligence that Team Flare is also trying to find him for some reason. Sorry about that, my headset turned itself off. Not for the first time in this Let's Play. So I bet they're looking for the guy that we ran into on that one route. The one who is apparently hunting a legendary Pokemon. Maybe it's Xerneas. His relationship to Team Flare is still a mystery, but... Oh, by the way, I've got something for you. Take these with you, Cam. Wait, how'd you know my name? Revives, we could use those. I just bought some, we could always use more. Oh wait, we met some time ago, but I didn't get your name then. I've never heard your name before, not once. Anyway, we came here at a certain professor's request to stop Team Flare. Oh, so I guess he knows that they're actually superheroes. I assume your goal is the same? Don't do anything reckless, okay? It'd be cool to do like a triple battle with those two. I wonder if they're going to be like really important people down the road, like Elite Four members or something. Probably not, though. Alright, well I do appreciate the revives. We can't go that way, so I guess this way it is. There's another grunt. Let's go over this way. There's a item over there. Fashionable people can battle too. I never said they couldn't. He's got two Pokemon, starting with Liepard. You've seen one Liepard, you've seen them all. Level 44, so this one's a little stronger. But hopefully a single Surf will bring this one down as well. And it did. That's good though, because Liepard is a decent Pokemon, so it gives you a lot of XP. But its stats aren't good enough that it is really a challenge at this level. Same goes for Mightyena, honestly. And a crit. Wonder if we would have killed it without the crit. Alright, some quick and easy XP, some money. Fashionable people can be sad too. Alright. And I don't think we've battled her yet. And that's not going to take us in. Oh, that would actually take us the way we don't want to go. So I'm not going to step onto that warp panel. Once again, a grunt with two Pokemon. Houndoom. That's a little more interesting, I guess. And good for me because Art obviously is a water type. one of the reasons I really have enjoyed playing this game so much is seeing all the Pokemon from previous generations. I mean, there's like 700 Pokemon at this point. So I'm glad they actually drew from that diversity. Even if Team Flare itself doesn't really have great Pokemon. Now he is Poison and Fighting. Or she is Poison and Fighting, which means Extrasensory will be 4 times effective. So this is going to hurt. And it did. Never actually trained a Toxicroak, but I think they're actually a fairly good Pokemon, despite their double weakness to Psychic-type moves. And Art wants to learn Double Team. That's a move that raises your evasiveness. I'm not going to worry about that. I don't like relying on luck to win. Whatever. I care not if I lose. I'll be in a brand new world of beauty and perfection soon. That's what you think. This reminds me of one of the later seasons of Fringe. Any of you guys watch that show? It was a good show, but it's been off the air for a while now. One of J.J. Abrams's. Oh no. That was a bad choice. Alright. Let's go back this way then. Wait, have we been down here? Oh yeah, that's the way we came. Drats. My bad. Alright. We haven't been on the yellow one yet, though. I just want to see what's in here real quick. Oh, really? Really? Arrgh, this is starting to get really annoying. Okay, so you take this teleportation pad. And then we go on the green one. I wonder if all the yellow ones bring you back to the start. Maybe that's why they're color-coded. See, like here, it looks like you can go past the bottom, but you can't. What is that thing down there? Is it a switch? Whatever, like these things. They're just lights, I guess. Okay. So this was a dead end, right? Yes, okay. So we went over here, and that just leaves over here. We haven't been through there yet. And I think we fought her. One of these took me the wrong way. Okay, that's what I did. I didn't go on this one yet. I also haven't been through that door. This is getting really dizzying. Wow. Alright. So I see another door, and I see a Team Flare Grunt, which we will now battle. Oh, this is the cheerleader one again. And she has 2 Pokemon, which I'm pretty sure she did before. That's right, she is a Manectric. Not sure why, but for some reason Manectric seems like a Pokemon a cheerleader would have. Alright, let's go with Surf. It is our most powerful attack. And we'll see how much damage it does to this level 43 Manectric. It's a one-hit KO. Good job, Art. And a Scrafty. Scrafty is, of course, fighting type, but it's also dark type, which is actually a pretty good combination. Pokemon combinations are always best when they help cover each other's weaknesses and build on each other's resistances. When you have a Pokemon like Malamar that's like Psychic and Dark, like Dark gives it immunity to Psychic, but it was already resistant to Psychic because of its Psychic type, so those two types don't really go well together. Although I guess you could say that Psychic resists Fighting, which Dark is weak to, so in that case they do. But it does eliminate a lot of its resistances. Or duplicate a lot of its resistances. Alright. Let's try this way. Oh, that might not have been a good choice. Alright, we're back here again, so that's not too bad. And that's not going to take us anywhere. Which one of these did I just go on? Was it? I think it was the one to the right, right? Nope, it was that one. Or they go to the same place. I need to start taking like mental notes of which of these I'm using. Alright, let's try this one, even though I think I might have already done so. Nope, I guess not. Alright, that's cool. So we have a couple doors we haven't been through yet. We have this teleportation pad. Oh, and there's a nice item. Hyper Potion, not that great. I was hoping for like a... I don't know what I was hoping for. A TM would be great, but TMs are yellow, so... Could have been like a charcoal or something maybe. Do we want to... Let's try... No, I can't go back. No going back, only forward. And I don't know which of these is the way forward. Alright, good choice. No, really, I understand. It's only natural to be jealous of a suit as styling as mine. Yeah, definitely jealous. It would be cool if you could get like suits in this game that, you know, maybe were different colors than team players, but same kind of idea. Alright, this guy's a Golbat. 3 guesses which move we're going to use. That's right. Extrasensory. Wow. Did not defeat Golbat. That's actually really surprising. Golbat must have better special defense than I thought it did. I'm just going to use a round to finish it off. That should not be a problem. I like Greninja's animations. They're all really, like, ninja-y. Appropriately enough. Level 43. Racking up those levels. And I'm going to keep going for another level or 2 before I switch Pokemon. Just so we can get through this hideout without too much trouble. Hopefully the last gym leader's Pokemon are significantly higher, because we're getting a lot of experience in this area. Alright, so that's going to take us back to where we were, so let's try this place then. Maybe an item. Nope, not an item. Another grunt. Ah, so they're spying on people's holocaster communications. Shouldn't be surprised. That is a good way to gather intelligence, I guess, if you're an evil team. Or the NSA. And we have another Toxicroak, which means it's time for another good old extrasensory. It's kind of funny that Golbat was actually the toughest fight we've had in a little while. All these cool Pokemon, like Toxicroak and Mightyena, Manectric, Lipards, and it's a good old Golbat that managed to get some damage on Art here. Speaking of Lipard, we're getting good at defeating these guys by this point. I am really thankful though that these Lipards don't know Fake Out, because that would be really annoying. Good job, Art. They always fall down when they lose. My Pokemon like to let loose every once in a while, too. She seems friendly for a member of Team Flare. Alright, so we haven't been down this way. We're up... Oh, can't go that way. I don't think I want to go down that way yet. Have I been down there? This place is so disorienting. Alright, let's try here. We haven't been here yet. There's one of the scientists. So I guess you have to go through these doors to find and fight the Team Flare scientists. Let me use some berries real quick just to heal up. In case this scientist is a little more of a challenge than the grunts were. I don't want to have to use a revive if Art faints. You're that kid from the Frost Cavern. On your lonesome this time. I could say no, but I'm not going to let her know that I've got some superhero friends here. Ooh, that's cold. Colder than that cavern. Your Pokemon don't even count for anything. Oh, I should have said that. Fair point. I should have said I'm never alone. I have my Pokemon with me. We gathered data about all the trainers in the region through the Holocasters, so we know all about you guys. And you know how the Mega Ring is used to awaken a Pokemon's power, right? Just like how the ultimate weapon can max out a Pokemon's power. Looks like you and me are practically after the same thing, yeah? Not sure about that. Our goals are very different. Alright, Mabel, let's do this. She's got a Houndoom. The last scientist had an interesting second Pokemon, that Again. Hopefully she does as well. We're getting a little low on Surfs here. We'll have 5 after this one. Alright, time for her best Pokemon. It is a... Weevil. Okay, that's cool. Weevil is very fast. It is a Dark and Ice type. A lot of people were really big fans of Sneasel, and thus Weevil as well. I am glad that Sneasel got an evolved form, but kind of the bad thing about Weevil is that even though it has a really high attack stat and really high speed stat, its defenses aren't good for one, and its typing gives it a lot of weaknesses, including a double weakness to fighting type moves. But, more prominently, Weevil does not get any really high base power moves. Its best ice attack, I think, is Ice Punch, and its best dark attack is Night Slash, which are power 75 and 70, respectively, so not that great. Now, maybe since Gen 4 it's gotten better moves. I haven't really been keeping track on Weevil. But, at least as of the time it was released, it wasn't that good just for that reason alone. You are strong. You and your Pokemon are most certainly not ordinary. You might even call us extraordinary. Ding, 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 you did it! To the victor goes the spoils, an elevator key for you. Alright guys, we got the elevator key. The power of the legendary Pokemon, to grant life to all around it. It's a mysterious ability that even scientists like us have not been able to really decode. What do you think will happen to the world if we fuel the ultimate weapon with something like that? Nothing good, that's what I think. Anything back here? No. Alright, well we do have the elevator key, but we're not done yet. I do want to face the third scientist, and I also want to let's increase the power of Surf. And I also want to get whatever items we might have... Whoops, did not mean to do that. Whatever items we may have missed going through these warp panels. Okay, Art is all healed up. I do have plenty of fresh waters too. I guess I could be using those, but maybe next time. Alright, let's go down here. What's the worst that could happen? Okay, we've been here, right? This is where that item was. Yeah. A hyper potion. And I'm pretty sure we went this way. And then we went through here. I gotcha. Okay, and then we went this way, and then we're back where we were before. Okay, so I guess we've explored everywhere over here then. But I know there was another door. Am I going in a big circle? I was going in a big circle. So that's the way out to the elevator, so that's convenient. But I know we haven't explored everywhere yet. Luckily, I think I am starting to get the hang of this place. That's the first scientist we beat. And there should be one more around here somewhere. I think there's actually 2 doors we haven't been through. This one, have we been... Oh, this is where we met the 2 scientists. Right, okay. Or the 2 heroes. It's the one over here. Question is, how did I get there? Probably over this way. Taking a risk here. That seems like it might not have been the best idea in the world. Or maybe it was. Okay, that works. We haven't been over there yet either, but I don't know how to get there. Maybe through here? Oh, there's 2 more scientists. I guess there's 4 scientists. Huh? Huh? I've seen this kid somewhere before. So who is he? I have no idea. But obviously he's not in Team Flare. Let's get him, yeah? Sounds good to me. I'll get the first blow. Double battle. That's cool. Or, no, I guess you have to fight them both one at a time. Oh, that's not nearly as exciting. And she also has a Manectric. Good thing we re-upped our power points for Surf. Wow. That Manectric was a little stronger than the last one. And it paralyzed my Pokemon. That's not good. That means Art will now be slower than Manectric. And of course, Art is weak to lightning, so that's going to hurt. Luckily, Art was not fully paralyzed. Alright, let's see who our second one is. Hopefully something really slow. Drapion. That's a good Pokemon. Always wanted to train a Drapion, but don't think I ever have. So this is probably going to be bad for me. X-Scissor, yeah, that should do it. Alright, you did well, Art. Took on most of Team Flare single-handedly, but time to bring out the reinforcements. Alright, Lana, you are up, and it's a female Drapion, so that's even better. Drapion has a pretty good type combo. It's Poison and Dark type. Since Poison is weak to Psychic, but Dark negates that. And Dark is weak to Fighting, but Poison negates that. Which means Drapion is only weak to, let's see, Ground and... I guess, see, Fighting... Oh, no, Bug is also negated by Poison. Interesting. So I guess it's really only weak to Ground. Oh, and Fairy now, because they added Fairy types. Alright. We have one more scientist to go by the looks of it. Still wish it was a double battle. That would have been a lot more fun. It would have kind of broken up the monotony of defeating all these Team Flare members. She leads with Leopard. And it is a female, which is good for us. Let's stick with Flamethrower. It always feels to me like Flamethrower is a better move than Hyper Voice, but really they're the exact same base power and they both get stab. I guess the one benefit of Flamethrower is it has a chance to burn, but in that case it shouldn't matter. Bisharp. Bisharp is a Steel and Dark type, which means it is weak to fire moves. Lucky for us. Good job, Lana. And that's level 51. Incinerate. Not going to teach you Incinerate. It's a fire type move, but it's not as good as Flamethrower. It does do a lot of damage. I think it does double damage and removes a foe's berry if they're holding a berry. But that's not a very often occurrence. Alright. Who's this? Who would have thought a child like you could beat us both? You and your Pokemon were in sync. You're here for answers, aren't you? I suppose we're at your mercy. I'll tell you what I know at least. We've been using the electricity we stole from the power plant to get everything prepared for activating the ultimate weapon. But it's not like that's all we need to use it. Are you following me? We'll need energy absorbed from Pokemon to power the device. It's the stones on Route 10 that will steal us that energy for us and power the ultimate weapon. In reality, those stones that line Route 10 are the graves of Pokemon. Oh, interesting. When the ultimate weapon was used to end that horrible war over 3,000 years ago, it stole the lives of all those Pokemon. Oh wow, there's a bit of a plot twist. Their lives were the price of peace then, and if we want to make our own wishes come true today, we in Team Flare also have to sacrifice something precious. And that's why they gathered all those Pokeballs to catch all those Pokemon, I guess. They're going to sacrifice them to power up their weapon. Alright, well, they're doing experiments on that stone, it looks like, to replicate what happened 3,000 years ago. I still don't know how we get over here. I see a warp panel, so it's probably through that warp panel. But have we not been through all the warp panels? I don't think I should have gone on that pad, because I've already been down here. And that one we've already been through, right? Yeah, that's the Hyper Potion. What about that one over to the left there? Have we been on him? I think so. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. We've been here, yes. Okay, those two connect to each other. So that solves that. So which warp panel connects to that last one? Unless there's a warp panel on a different floor. I don't even know what item that is, but I want it now. Oh, there's a warp panel down there. We've been... Wait, that's the one we just were on, right? Yeah. Alright, well... Seems like we've faced most of the warp panels here. Maybe it's on a different floor, maybe I'm just missing it. Maybe it's that guy. Oh well. I'll come back and look later. For now, let's use the elevator key and finish taking down the Team Flare base. Alright, we are now in Basement 2. I imagine there's not too much more going on down here. Look who it is. Listen, one who will face Lysander. Oh, it's the giant. They captured him. A terribly long time ago. There was a man and a Pokemon. He loved that Pokemon very much. A war began. The man's beloved Pokemon took part in the war. Several years passed. He was given a tiny box. Aww. The man wanted to bring the Pokemon back, no matter what it took. The man built a machine to give it life. He brought his beloved Pokémon back. The man had suffered too much. His rage still had not subsided. He could not forgive the world that hurt the Pokémon he loved. He turned the machine into the ultimate weapon. That doesn't look good. The man became a bringer of destruction that ended the war. The Pokémon that was given life must have known. That the lives of many Pokémon were taken to restore its life. The resurrected Pokémon left the man. Well, that was a really cool little cutscene. Lots of nice artwork there. Get the key back. It should not be used. Everything will vanish again. Do you want to know unending pain like I have? I wonder if that's the man then. And if he's actually lived all this time. That is Az, A-Z? I want to say Az. He has the same name as a king that lived 3,000 years ago. And for some unknown reason, he had the key to the ultimate weapon hung around his neck. It's finally time. Follow me to my chambers. I'd rather not. Let's talk to Az here. See what he has to say. Get the key back. It should not be used. Yeah, same thing he said before. Alright, well, I'll do my best. It's interesting, though. Is that the same king that was alive 3,000 years ago? Something by using the machine made him live all this time. And there is now a third floor. This episode might go on a little long, but hopefully you guys don't mind. I'm sure you want to see what happens too. What is this? And who is he? So the Pokeballs we received and the Pokemon we've gathered are where they need to be. Add it all up, and it means all preparations are complete. The only thing left to do is put the plan in motion. I'm counting on you. Is he one of the admins, I guess? One push of a button, and we can activate the ultimate weapon from this room. I believe being a chosen one means you have the potential to change the future. Whether we activate the ultimate weapon or leave it safely underground will rest upon if you actually have this potential or not. Oh. You're the one I've heard so much about. I've been waiting for you. I need to do a little research on you. Come, let us begin. This is a weird-looking guy. Team Flare Zerosic. Very pale. And he's got a Crobat. I figured we'd see one of those sooner or later. I'm wondering if I should have killed up my entire team before this battle. Let's go with Flamethrower. Crobat, of course, is faster. It's one of the fastest Pokemon in the game. Didn't do too much damage, though. Of course, neither did that. Thanks to Rivalry. Cross Poison. Critical hit. I think Cross Poison does have a high crit chance, though. Wayne would not be good against it, but Caleb would, being immune to poison-type attacks. And resistant to flying. Not sure what it's going to do, so let's go ahead and try Sword Stance. Air Slash. Did more than I thought it would. Alright, and now Iron Head should definitely defeat it. Assuming we don't flinch with Air Slash. Good. Hopefully a second Pokemon does not have an advantage against Steel types. Malamar. Oh, okay. That's the Pokemon that I thought the gym leader was going to have. Let's see. Dark and Psychic means Shadow Claw would be even against it. And as would Sacred Sword. So I guess in that case, that actually is not a bad type combination. I might have spoke too soon. Payback. That's a Dark type move. Might deal some damage here. I think it does more damage, though, if you have already been attacked that turn. So Malamar being faster was not to his advantage. It did survive a Sword Stanced Iron Head, though. Alright, this is going to be a tough fight. In part because I started with Art already defeated. It's up to you, Wayne. You're my last combat-ready Pokemon. Horn Leash for the win. Good job. Definitely going to need to heal after this battle. And we defeated Xerosic. Oh, you're wonderful! And your Pokemon are amazing! A lot of interesting characters in this team. He just said Team Flare too. I guess he's a scientist then? Wonderful! Amazing! You have tremendous skill and bravery. When you add that up, it means I will tell you something very interesting. It happened 3,000 years ago. The ultimate weapon was used to put an end to the war in an instant. If we use that incredible power, we can finally free Kalos of the foolish humans that plague it. Behind me you'll find a red button and a blue button. One of them is the button for activating the ultimate weapon. Push one now. Come on, push one. Interesting. Well, I hate to leave things on a cliffhanger, but that is actually exactly what I'm going to do. Blue button, red button. I think I'm in like the Matrix here. But I'll think about it a little bit, and when we come back, we will push the button and hopefully not end the world.